impressive. We talked a little bit about the loss to PBA on the 27th a little bit. It's just kind of like a turning point for them to like kind of get it back. I was thinking we go live with like 3 minutes to go just so we can do a little introduction.
What's that?
I was thinking like in a minute 40 we go on the air and just get an introduction before they do the anthem. Welcome to the Bob Martinez Athletic Center. Tonight, we have two top-tier Sunshine State Conference foes going head-to-head in this matinee matchup. Alongside Nick Najas, I am Connor Moore. Thanks for joining us as the Barry Buccaneers, ranked number 23 nationwide, and an impressive record of 24-3 overall and 13-3 in conference play, will go against your Tampa Spartans, who are 25-2, 15-1 in conference play, and sit 7th nationwide. Nick, talk to us about the magical season the Spartans have had and how they currently sit number 7 in the nation, and they're on the right track heading into postseason play.
Well, last time out they lost to Palm Beach Atlantic in a tough one in 4 sets, so they want to bounce back. They've got 4 games left in the conference, and they want to go into the playoffs strong. Right now, as it sits, they're going to host playoff games, and they're going to have a chance to compete for a national title. So tonight is going to be big tonight if they want to continue to have that number 1 seed and get back in the win column.
Yeah, and the Spartans are led by Katie McKeel with a whopping 410 points on the season. She's accompanied by Sorrel Hoden with 382, Taylor Fossler 253, and Alexandra Mishka 212. Obviously, a few other players who don't get noted in the points playing key factors, but just looking at those numbers, that's got to wow you from a spectator's point of view.
Definitely. They have been putting up the stats this season. Houghton, the go-to girl, and also the 1-2 punch with McKeel. They're right next to each other in kills, so they're going to be competing for that team lead. And they've been racking up the stats this year. Spartans 25-2.
As for the Buccaneers, 324 kills for Maggie Huvinovich. Impressive. She's joined 323, one behind her by Kristina Filimonova. And those two players for the Buccaneers, they lead the charge on most nights, and we're getting ready to meet our starting lineups and honor America. Nice crowd on deck. Quick reminder that the Spartans will be right back in action tomorrow. They'll host Lynn here at the Bob Martinez Center at 4 o'clock. Spartans in their white uniforms. As for the Buccaneers, they're in their black with silver and a shade of red. Let's meet our starting lineups. The Buccaneers are coached by Steve Hendricks, assisted by Cynthia Angus, April Sakam, and Matt Gear. Spartans led by, of course, Coach Kadnack, and we'll take a quick moment to honor America. Welcome back. Alongside Nick Nahas, I'm Connor Moore. Let's meet our starting lineups for tonight's game. Let's meet our visiting Buccaneers. Be a freshman, Tierney Ward starting. Megan Costa. Juliana Tirabassi. Gabriella Jansen, Brittany Reynolds, and Madison Yarborough. Audrin Rose is the libero. Johann Voss, senior from Sundern, Germany. Kishara Gordon. Christina Filimonova, one of the players we mentioned pre-game to look out for, 323 kills. Anastasia Samovalova. And now we'll get ready to meet the Spartans starting squad. As we meet the Spartans, Nick, who have you been most impressed with recently? Obviously, a lot of players have had different points during the duration of the year where they've really stepped up, but as of lately, who's been that X factor you've noticed?
I think Melissa Elias has been the X factor for this team. 11 double-doubles this year. She can do it all. First triple-double in school history. She can serve, she can set, she can really swing it as well. I think she's been like the key player for the Spartans this year. She's underrated for sure.
Definitely, and I think throughout the duration of the year, obviously Katie McKeel making a case coming back from an injury-plagued season last year, but Nicole Dominguez taking on that libero role from Casey Reynolds we saw last year. She's really stepped into her own, and there hasn't been a regression at all right there. Maybe it's even improved. So I expect her to continue to add to her sensational season.
Yeah, definitely switching positions. She led the team in kills last year, and now she leads the team in digs.
For the starters, it's the usual suspects for the Spartans. Mueller, Mishka, Elias, Dominguez, Houghton, McKeel, Fossler. Coach Katnack's got a deep bench, so he'll definitely utilize that to a premium. This one should not disappoint as you have the #1 team in the Sunshine State Conference, the Spartans, and the Buccaneers. They're tied with the Sailfish, who beat the Spartans last Saturday for their first conference loss. Spartans with 2, Barry with 3 losses, so these teams are used to winning games.
Definitely. Barry #3 in the conference. They're also ranked nationally. They're number 23. And they lost in a 5-set thriller over at Barry earlier in the season, so they want revenge in this matchup. Both teams played each other tough last time, and they're still battling for first place, even though Tampa has the fast track to still get first place if they handle their business.
Buccaneers first out of the huddle. Spartans joining them now. The Buccaneers are ready. The Spartans are ready. They'll start us off with Sammy Mueller getting the first serve of the night. And let's do it at the Bob Martinez Athletic Center. First serve handled by the Buccaneers. Dominguez unable to handle that one from Christina Filomenova. Buccaneers get the first point. Serving first for Barry, Madison Yarborough. And the junior from Pensacola delivers. Mueller now coming to Melissa Elias, kept in play nicely by Rose. Mishka to Mueller. Here comes Elias, and that's deflected. Valiant effort by Rose, but Melissa Elias.
Elias with the first swing and kill for the Spartans. She's doing a great job this year. Houghton not in there right now. When we were at the game last Friday, she had an injury, so we'll see if that plays a factor in tonight's game.
Mention the bench, Claudia Rivera, the freshman from Puerto Rico, replaces Houghton and serves. Here come the Bucks, and they score. Buccaneer point for Anastasia Samok-Valova. And 2-1, Buccaneers have the advantage. Christina Filmanova serving. Here come the Spartans with Mueller. Nice setup that time, and taking care of business is Katie McKeel.
McKeel attacking from the outside, same spot as Elias that time, off of the 2 defenders.
Alexandra Mishka to serve. 2-2 the score here in the first set. Here we go. Bucks on the move. Mueller. McKeel helps her out. Jump ball. Possessed by Barry. Out of play. And the Spartans get the point. Mishka continuing on. Spartans looking to make a run, but it's our first service error of the night going against Mishka. Serving now for the Buccaneers, Juliana Tirabassi. And that one's out of play. So service error for Tampa. Right back to him. Tirabassi with the error. In these games, you always look for game flow as Melissa Elias gets ready to serve. And the Spartans right now are in the driver's seat. Here we go with the Bucks. And executing and delivering is Kishara Gordon. Spartans hitting a 66, a 25 on the other hand for the Buccaneers. Bianca Pashka with the serve. Diving effort by Dominguez to keep it in play. Handcuffing Claudia Rivera that time. It was Gordon.
Nice execution by the Buccaneers right there on that offensive set. Both teams still kind of feeling each other out a little bit here. Usually that goes on in the first set. Both teams trying to find footing.
The Spartans come right back and we're knotted up at 5.
The Spartans have had success so far attacking from that left side.
Katie McKeel with the serve. Here come the Buccaneers. Side-to-side action. Spartans will set it up. Mueller going cross court and out of play.
She almost snuck that one right inside the line, just missed it.
6-5 the score in favor of Barry. Serve on the way from Bubinovic. Mueller. Here comes Taylor Fossler, and that was deflected. No, it was not. Looked to be deflected initially, but that went on a straight line. 7-5 the score.
I don't know how that first one didn't touch the ground. It just barely missed if it did, and I think she was a little bit frustrated by that and swung a little bit too hard on the second try.
Spartans to respond with Houghton, met there by the Buccaneer defense. Lining it up and delivering Christina Filmanova.
So far that attack for Barry has been good, keeping the Spartans off balance there on defense.
It's been the Spartans' defense out of the gate that has been lackluster. The offense has been fine when they've gotten their opportunities. Here we go, Sammy Mueller setting up Fossler. Denied a combination of Gordon and Filmanova. And we have a timeout by the Spartans. Look to weather the storm down 9-5.
That front line for Barry can be pretty good. Of course, their second.
Nada. Nada. Empanada. It's Mr. Empanada to you.
Now serving up scrumptious empanadas in convenient Tampa Bay locations. Mr. Empanada.
Saturday's game.
Well, out of the 5 points for the Spartans, 2 for 2 for kills is Katie McKeel, and 1 out of 2 Melissa Elias. But you're right, the Spartans defense, it's a good timeout here by Coach Cadnat. Look to regroup, still very early in this one, and get back to business.
And Sorrel Houghton back out on the court. I want to see how she does because last time, as we said, she had some sort of injury there on the bench. The trainers were looking at her, so we'll see if she is at full strength tonight.
Well, the numbers don't lie. The Spartans hitting a 0 at the moment, a 44 on the other side for Barry, and rightfully so. They have a 4-point lead. Let's get back to action with Megi Bunovic, junior from Umag, Croatia.
She, of course, came in with 324 kills. That's the most on that Barry squad.
Mueller going all out to keep it in play out of the timeout. Here we go with Filmanova, but Katie McKeel that time. Mueller does a nice job to keep it alive once again. And the Spartans get a much-needed counter point.
The serve receive has been a little bit sloppy for the Spartans to start this one. They had 2 free balls that they gave up there in that rally, but they were able to come up with a point.
Nicole Dominguez, the libero, junior with the serve. Filimonova to Gordon and Kishara Gordon. And the Buccaneers are first to double digits.
On the other hand, the Buccaneers serve receive has been tremendous tonight. They have executed it perfectly. Filimonova, she's a great player.
The libero Rose with the delivery. It's a good one. Elias has no option just to send it on over. Awkward lineup that time by the Bucs. Here comes Houghton Rose with the defense. McKeel. And once again, Elias sends it on over. And the Spartans narrow the deficit to 3.
Spartans, again, they were lucky to get that point there after giving up 2 more free balls, and the attacker on the Berry side sailed that one a little bit too far.
Sammy Mueller with the serve. Filimonova. McKeel sends it on over. And that works, her 3rd kill of the night.
And we'll see McKeel attack from the back row quite often, and she does it very well. Usually it's not a high percentage swing when you're attacking from way back there, but she can get the job done.
And she leads the team coming into this one by 3, 364 to 361 over Sorrel Houghton. And that time it works. Alexandra Mishka, the setup via Melissa Elias.
Man,
Spartans are on a run.
Both middle blockers have been great for the Spartans this year when it comes to attacking, both Fossler and Mishka. Fossler, of course, leads the Sunshine State Conference in hitting percentage at .410.
And the counter by Anastasia Samovalova. And she has that unorthodox swing, but it proved to be lethal that time, Nick, as she's from Moscow.
Mishka, too, she's 5th in the Sunshine State Conference in hitting percentage at .359. So those two, great combination right there.
11-9, Barry in the lead. Sorrel Houghton, oh my goodness, just out of play though. Spartans are getting the looks they want.
They're starting to play a little bit better here in the first, still down by 3, but as we've seen, they can go on streaks.
Madison Yarborough with the serve. Here comes Elias. Out of play.
These attackers are just missing. They're not missing by much if they are.
Yarborough once again. Mueller to Elias. Yarborough with the defense, and Filimonova off 1 foot. Here comes Elias. Pashka setting up her teammate Bubanik. Rose. Side to side, lengthy sequence here. Here comes Sorrel Houghton. Sorrel Houghton with the point. And in comes Claudia Rivera.
We're going to see a lot of those long rallies because both teams, 2 of the top defenses in the conference, they're going to have to vary their looks with the off speed, with the hard swings.
The service error goes against Rivera. Filimonova with a 4-point edge right now. 14-10 the score. On its way, handled by Dominguez. Mueller setting up Elias. Perfectly placed, Melissa Elias.
She saw the floor perfectly right there. Just flipped it over the double team, right into the opening.
Now we got Alexandra Mishka. with the serve. And it's a service error, so one thing the Spartans will look to avoid in the upcoming sets are these service errors.
Yeah, the service errors, they're backbreakers right now, especially when you're down by 4 points. You can't have those when you're trying to battle back.
Here's Juliana Tirabassi with the serve. Cross court. Oh my goodness, Katie McKeel. What a pass from Sammy Mueller.
Very fluent on offense right there. That's the best point we've seen by the Spartans tonight, I think.
Certainly the best assist of the night by Sammy Mueller, taking up every bit of the court to send it to McKeel and catching the Buccaneer defense out of position. It's Elias to Rose. Pashka mistiming her jump was Gordon, and the Spartans get the point. Crowd on the edge of their seat as it's a 15-13 lead for Barry. Gordon. McKeel. Dominguez setting up McKeel. Katie McKeel yet again.
McKeel taking advantage of her opportunities, coming in with 364 kills, right above Sorrel Houghton.
Spartans sharing the ball very nicely. Fun to watch. Jump ball. Spartans get a hold of it. Nyla Demps newly entered with the swing. There's Rivera to Elias. Spartans get the point. And with Sammy Mueller on the bench, another interchangeable player in Melissa Elias filling her role, setting them up, and the Spartans tie it up.
Yeah, Elias has given them more flexibility on offense. They can sub out Mueller a little bit more than they're used to, and they won't lose anything in there with Elias.
Creative play that time by the Buccaneers. Maggie Buvanik gets credit with it, but you saw Kishara Gordon also line up and swing at the air that time, and that got a few of the Spartans defenders to take their eye off of Buvanik, who delivers and gets the lead for the Bucks. Katie McKeel. It's Auburn Rose. Maggie Buvanik again.
Buvanik off the block.
And taking a look at this lineup for the Buccaneers, got to give credit to the scouting and recruiting by Steve Hendricks. Several international players, not just players, but top-tier talent, but Spartans got some top-tier talent of their own, and that's Katie McKeel. Oh, my.
Man, Mueller to McKeel. That has been her go-to this season.
Wow. And now an impressive 6-for-9 clip is Katie McKeel paving the way for Tampa right now. It's Pashka setting up Buvanik. Elias. Here we go. Sorrel Houghton. Sorrel Houghton. 17-17 the score. Timeout, Steve Hendricks.
Spartans are finding their legs here a little bit, attacking more consistently, finding their outside hitters. They're attacking.
Some of the difference is giant. Giant hearts. Giant differences in giant wins. On Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, 100% of sales go to a great cause in your community. Jersey Mike's. Be a
with us because it's only going to get better from here. A lot of volleyball to be played. But these two top dogs going at it, and this one is not disappointed at all. Let's take a look. 28 attacks to 27 for the Buccaneers. Spartans have 3 more kills, 12-9. We've seen way too many service errors by the Spartans. They have 3 right now. 1 for the Buccaneers. 14 digs for the Spartans, 9 for the Bucks. And Barry's hitting 18%, a 26 on the other side of things for Tampa. As we get ready to resume play, both teams searching for 8 points to take the first set. First out of the huddle are the Buccaneers. Katie McKeel with the serve. She's joined by Elias, Dominguez, Demps, Fossler, and Houghton. It's a good serve. Filimanova takes charge. Buvinic is out of play, and Tampa takes their first lead since the beginning of play.
Barry thought that was tipped, but the up judge thought differently.
It's a game, a matter of inches. I mean, some of these, especially for Tampa, appeared to be tipped, but they just have not been. And that is a service ace for Katie McKeel. Going right at Christina Filimanova, advantage McKeel.
Filimanova would want that one back, cued right off of her hands. That's normally an easy play to make.
Filimanova gets the breather from Gabriela Jansen, sophomore from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And Katie McKeel with the serve to Auburn Rose. Pashka. Oh, what a play to keep it alive by Elias. Joanna Voss. Pashka back to Foss. Here comes Houghton. Knuckleball. Buvinic. That one sailed. Neither team giving in. Houghton. Pashka to Buvinic. Meggie Buvinic. And then some. What a play.
Nice swing. She was falling to the ground and hit it the opposite way. Was able to come up with a nice play there.
Talk about taking one for your team. Gets the Buccaneers within one. Buvinic to McKeel. Mueller setting up Houghton. Oh, what a play on defense by Buvinic. Newly entered Filimanova.
Houghton, you can kind of tell that she's not at 100%. I'm not seeing the lift that she normally has.
And a lack of communication that time by Rose and Filimanova. Rose thought Filimanova was going to get it. Filimanova thought Rose was going to get it. At the end of the day, no one got it. And the Spartans are 5 points away from the first set. The Spartans have extended their run. They have a 3-point, 21-18 lead. Mueller is replaced by Nyla Demps. It's Dominguez. Pashka setting up Filimanova. Denied by Nyla Demps. And there's been a trend in this league. It's not to challenge Nyla Demps in a jumping match. She will presumably win.
Demps getting some extended playing time in this first set, and she's taking advantage of it. She's playing well, especially in the front row. On
Your pizza loaded with cheese. Then we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out.
You might get one occasionally, but for the most part, Nyla Demps is unstoppable on the defensive side of the ball.
And if Sorrel Houghton isn't at 100%, then Nyla Demps is that much more important because she's basically her backup and she can fill in there and play quite well. Last year we saw it. She got extended playing time with McKeel out, and she was one of the best attackers for the Spartans. Of course, the Spartans, they lead the Sunshine State Conference in hitting percentage at .275. Also, assists per set with 13.51 and kills per set at 14.26, but the Buccaneers, they're close as well. They're second in hitting percentage at 256, so both teams can swing it.
It's been a three-horse race between the Spartans, Sailfish, and Buccaneers atop the Sunshine State Conference. Here's Nicole Dominguez resuming action. Meggie Buvinovic. What a play out of the timeout.
And that's exactly what you have to do after the timeout. Steve Hendricks drew that play up, wanted to get it to his best player, and they executed it, and they needed that point.
Yeah, Buvinovic has certainly been the top player in the first set for Barry, and she's kept them in this match. 22-19 the score. Filimonova finds a gap between Mishka and Mueller, and 2 consecutive points following the Barry timeout. Auburn Rose, the libero, with the serve.
And the 2 best attackers for Barry picking up points in those consecutive sets.
Alexandra Mishka, oh my. In between Christina Filimonova and Anastasia Samak-Baloboa. So we got Sammy Mueller 2 points away from the set. Samakavaloa delivers. Yarborough re-enters, she'll serve. 23-21 the score. It's McKeel, it's a Mueller. Here comes Melissa Elias. Nice play by Filimonova. Buvinovic. Houghton handled by Rose. Christina Filimonova going right at the middle. 23-22 and a timeout by Tampa.
Filimonova, she's come up big here in the last 3 to 4 points for Barry, picking up a couple of kills. She's going to have to continue to be big if they want to come back and win this first set. Spartans still in control, have the 1 point.
Recipes for the Spartans. They just need 2 points to win the first set.
It's up to Mueller. Whoever's open, she's going to go to. Kind of like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, of course, Ryan Fitzpatrick starting again this week in what's been a circus. I mean, for the quarterback situation, of course, that Winston being suspended, Fitzmagic, then Winston gets it back to Fitzmagic. Obviously, Winston's going to be a free agent at the end of the season, so management has decisions to make. But back to the game, we are ready to play. 23-22, Tampa leads. Madison Yarborough to serve.
Spartans coming out in a different formation on defense.
Out of the timeout, it's Yarborough. McKeel. Mueller will line it up. And scoring is Melissa Elias, and we're at a set point.
Elias attacking from the middle. When you give her all that real estate on the left and the right, and she could just attack down the middle, then she's going to be hard to stop.
Rivera places Houghton, and we have drama at Pepin. 24-22, it's Rivera. A floating serve. Filimonova, oh my, Christina Filimonova had the elevation that time. 24-23 the score.
And I think the Spartans know who Barry wants to go to in these crucial points. She's just really hard to stop. They're trying to send the double team over to her, but they can't do it quick enough.
It's Filimonova. Rivera, jump ball! And not the best handle there by Rivera, and waiting for it That time was Anastasia Samak-Valova.
We don't see that a lot out of Rivera. She's the defensive specialist. She normally sets up that transition offense well, but that overhit might be costly in the first set.
So the score is 24-24. Win by 2, of course. Might have some free volleyball for y'all in the first set. Mishkota, Katie McKeel in play. Katie McKeel. Beautiful dime of a pass by Sammy Mueller.
Wow, that was close. I was hoping that one wasn't going to go out of bounds.
And how about this? Marissa Beisner now in the game for the Spartans, the senior from Port Charlotte. Pasco setting up Samak-Valova to no avail. Beisner. Here comes Elias. Kept alive by Pasco. Scoring that time is Maggie Bunovic. The emotion after that one.
Yeah, she's a great player as well. Bunovic, Filimonova, the top 2 attackers on this Berry team. That's who they're going to go to.
What a first set. It's 25-25. Side-to-side action. And we have a net violation going against Kishara Jordan. 26-25, Tampa has the lead, and Nyla Demps to re-enter.
The crucial error on the double by Berry gives the Spartans another chance to win this first set.
It's Melissa Elias, the sophomore. The serve by Elias. Yarborough to Pasca. 27-25 to score. The first set goes to the Spartans, and defense played a monumental role there for Tampa, putting up a wall, a combination, Fossler and McKeel shutting down the attempt by Gordon.
McKeel, known more for her swinging, but got that block there, and what an exclamation point there to end the first set. The block, it can change the momentum of a whole game, especially their set point.
And this crowd, they're buzzing right now, and rightfully so. The Spartans enter this match 7th in the nation, and they play. Seven points. As for Barry, the 18 points were piled up by 5.5. Christina Filimonova was impressive. 5 for Maggie Bunovic. 4 for Anastasia Samak-Val. 3 for Kishara Gordon. And as for the assists, Sammy Mueller, she was good. She had 13. Bianca Pasca had 14 for the Buccaneers. 8 digs for Melissa Elias, 5 for McKeel, and 4 for Dominguez. 7 for the libero Audrin Rose. As we get ready to start the second set. If you are the Buccaneers and Coach Hendricks, you want to get Anastasia Samak-Valova in the game. She leads the team in points, and she only had 4 in that set.
The Spartans, let's see if they can continue that momentum that they took from the end of that first set and continue on here. They want to go up 2-0. They want to take the advantage here in front of their home crowd. And man, the last few Friday games that we've been to, it's been packed here. I mean, these students, they could be anywhere else, and they're here at this game tonight.
We have been notified there will be several playoff games here at the Martinez Center once postseason comes around, and this environment will only get more and more exciting as the Spartans, the sky's the limit right now. This is a team obviously looking up at the board right there. They've been national champions twice, 2006, 2014. Coach Cadnack here for both of those journeys. And that's when the talking starts to come in. You don't want to get overhyped, but people in the community wonder, can we get 2018 on this board? Who knows? Well, the Spartans certainly have the makings to do so.
Yeah, definitely. And whoever wants to get that title this year, they're going to have to come through here in Tampa because regionals will be right here.
All right, so it's Mueller, Houghton, Mishka, Fossler, Dominguez, McKeel, Elias on the floor. Aldrin Rose, the server to start. Libero there for the Bucks with Bubinovic, Pasca, Filimanova. Samaka Valalova and Tirabassi for the Buccaneers. Here comes Sandy Mueller. Mishka delivers. Alexandra Mishka with the changeup.
I think she miscued that a little bit, but it still worked in her favor. She didn't get the full swing on there.
1-0, Spartans with the lead. Houghton wins the one-on-one battle versus Johanna Foss.
And that's what I like about McKeel and Houghton. They both can take blockers on one-on-one. They're not only great offensive players, but they can play defense as well.
Pasca setting up Samak Valova. She really lines up that kill, and it's hard to time if you're a defender. That's why she's so successful, because she mixes up her angles consistently.
And yeah, that's what you need to do against great defenses like this, or else the games will go on forever with these long rallies.
Mueller sets up Houghton. Sorrell Houghton scores. Houghton will serve. 3-1, Spartans up. Yarborough to Pasca. Here comes Katie McKeel. Going at Filimanova. Katie McKeel, and gotta love that about Katie McKeel. She dominated the Buccaneers with lethal and powerful kills. That time, not afraid. First attempt, going soft and getting them out of position.
Yeah, that threw the defense off a tad bit, and it worked in her favor. It was hit off the side of Filimanova.
Christina Filimanova will serve, trailing 4-2. Rivera to Mueller. Here comes McKeel. Oh, what a play by Mueller to keep it in play. Mueller setting up McKeel, and that was not timed to the caliber that they would have liked, and credit Pasca and Samak Valova with the defense. Filimanova. Here comes McKeel. And Barry has scored 3 points in a row. Here comes Fossler for Dominguez. Alexandra Mishka with the serve. On its way. And scoring that time was Buvinovic.
Yeah, she's been quiet here for a little bit, but she gets back into the action.
It's been a back and forth contest, and we expect that to be the case the remainder of the game.
Yeah, both teams played it really close at Barry, and it came down to 5 sets. Don't be surprised if it does again tonight.
Buvinic. And it's a violation, and Steve Hendricks is shocked right now. He cannot believe the call, and he wants an explanation. (6-5), Tampa leading.
Barry changing up their defensive alignment again, going with a 5-1.
1-2. Kishara Gordon is denied. Taylor Fossler with the rejection. (7-5), Spartans leading. Melissa Elias with the serve. Buvinic denied. Katie McKeel with some help from Taylor Fossler. 8-5, Tampa with the lead.
Fossler again, a force in the middle.
Eight kills for Katie McKeel, 8 for 16, 4 for Houghton. And then 3 apiece as that one's out of play, and the Spartans get another. 3 apiece for Mishka and Elias, and 1 for Nyla Demps.
The line judge had the perfect view of that. The ball went right towards him.
Timeout by the Buccaneers.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Gordon. Well, the Spartans, they've looked like themselves tonight. And they defend their home court about as good as anybody.
When they get the serve receive going, then they're pretty much unstoppable because these attackers are hard to stop. Houghton and McKeel and Fossler from the middle. I mean, they have unlimited options, so they keep the defense off balance, and it's really hard for them to combat that.
Melissa Elias out of the break will serve. Claudia Rivera also in the game for Sorrel Houghton. Yarborough keeps it alive, sends it over. Here comes McKeel. Katie McKeel! Wow! Her 9th kill.
Ooh, the defender wishes she didn't step in front of that one. Ouch.
Here's Nyla Demps for Sammy Mueller. So Melissa Elias, who's serving, will fulfill Sammy Mueller's obligations. Rose to Buvinic. Filimonova. Nyla Demps with the swing. Pasca. Buvinic. Here comes Demps. Pasca. Kishara Gordon. It's Demps. Rose sends it over. Taylor, Fossler. Neither team giving up. It's McKeel this time. Yarborough. Meggie Buvinic. And a point for the Buccaneers that you get the feeling they just had to have.
Yeah, they badly needed that, and both defenses playing spectacularly right now, making save after save. The one Demps hit almost hit the roof, and Barry stuck with it. They were able to come up with that point. A long rally. We've seen a lot of those tonight.
Here comes Pasca. Mueller going all out with the gnarly play. Pasca setting up Buvinic. Spartans defense on point. Mueller, Fossler. Jump ball. Buvinic. Here comes McKeel. Rose. It's McKeel. Buvinic. Katie McKeel, the defense.
Oh, nice save by McKeel there.
Buvinic. Scores on Fossler and Mueller.
Man, those last 2 points have been big for Barry. Long rallies, they've been able to come up with the points. Fossler's running all over the floor. She's had a big impact on the defensive side tonight. It's a shame the Spartans weren't able to come up with either of those.
10-7, Spartans leading. Here comes Katie McKeel. Virtually the same play. It's Buvinic on the deflection against Fossler and Mueller. And that'll lead to a timeout by Coach Katnack.
Both teams giving it their all. McKeel jumping, falling to the floor. We saw that a lot on the last few points. Both teams going all out. They were picked third by the coaches in the preseason poll for the Sunshine State Conference. But right now they're sitting at first place ahead of those two teams, Palm Beach Atlantic and Barry, who's been a surprising team. Florida Southern, they're sitting at fourth, and they were expected to repeat as champions. So they've had kind of a down year.
Well, the Spartans have definitely been at their best all year long out of timeouts. They get their go-to play, and got to give credit to the coaching staff of the Spartans. Coach Katnack, Imperial, Lamb, Weber, Godwin, and Liner. They notice things, and that plays dividends going up against a team like Barry. And quickly out of play, we have action. Here comes McKeel. Katie McKeel! And we've been talking about it. Katie McKeel, it's a one-on-one matchup on the back left side against Christina Filamenova. And the Spartans are very confident with that matchup, and they'll take that all night long. Interesting to see if Coach Hendricks, for the other side of things with the Buccaneers, if they adjust.
Yeah, we've seen that multiple times tonight. McKeel going right at Filamenova, who is a pretty good defensive player in her own right, and she hit it off of her twice. Filamenova landed kind of awkwardly on both attempts.
So that was a service error by McKeel, but she's the first player of the evening to enter double-digit kills. Mueller, right back to McKeel. Buvinic. Here's Kishara Gordon. Sorrel Houghton newly entered. Auburn Rose setting up Filamenova. Taylor Fossler out of play. 11-10 the score, Tampa.
Fossler hasn't quite found her groove yet on the offensive end, but she's had quite an impact defensively. I've seen her tip several balls tonight over at the net.
Mueller, Sorrel, Houghton with the 100-mile-an-hour fastball that time. It's Mueller right back to Houghton. Took some steam off that one. Filimonova finds the gap in the defense. 11-11 to score.
The Spartans, they were off to a quick start, had the 10-4 lead, and now the equalizer. They're tied at 11.
And this is very similar to the first set where the Spartans slipped up a little bit in the midpoint. So can they respond and propel to the end like they did in the first set? But Kishara Gordon gives the Buccaneers their first lead of the second set.
Yeah, what a run the Buccaneers have been on here in this second set after the timeout.
Here they go, Sorrel Houghton, and that one was definitely deflected off of Filimonova. And the counter by the Spartans is subbing in is Alexandra Mishka for Taylor Foster.
Here's Dominguez. She's one of the best servers on the team. She'll either go with that fastball or the changeup.
Johanna Foss miraculously keeps that one in play. I don't know how she did that. The libero Auburn Rose to serve. Here's Rose, Mishka, Sorrel Houghton, and that one you could just tell had an impact on Rose. She got up and could not believe the power and force Sorrel Houghton put on that one.
Yeah, she just powers it right through to the defender that time. She sees the defender and just says, okay, I'm just going to hit this one right at her.
Communication not there by the Spartans. And the Buccaneers retake the lead. Overturn of the call, rather. So the Spartans have the lead. And that is a pivotal point right there. It's 14-13 now. Spartans.
Yeah, Pasca talking to the up judge right now. She wants an explanation to give to her coach.
So, from our point of view, I thought Foss's delivery was out of play as well. And it was overturned and deflected. And
right in the 14. Corner.
Yep.
He had a good view of that. Yeah.
Could have gone either way, but at the end of the day, it's 14-14. McKeel to Mueller. Melissa Elias. Kept alive by Bruvinik. Mueller. Sorrel Houghton. Sliding to her right, Auburn Rose. Yarbrough keeps it alive.
Yeah, Audryn Rose. I'm impressed by her. 544 digs coming into this match. Second in the Sunshine State Conference. 5.98 per set. She's held her own.
Filimonova scores on McKeel. 15-15 the score. Christina Filimonova to Dominguez. Here comes Elias. Yarbrough, Pasca, kept alive that time by Claudia Rivera. Rose sends it over. Alexandra Mishka acting like a magician, faking out the defenders. Beautiful pass by Sammy Mueller. and Mishka takes care of the rest. Mishka will do the honors with the serve. 16-15, Spartans lead. Jump ball. Possessed by the Spartans, it's McKeel. And Taylor Fossler and Melissa Elias with the swat on Juliana Tirabassi. Here comes Alexandra Mishka. Auburn Rose could not handle it. Have a timeout here. Let's take a look at our statistics thus far.
3 straight points by the Spartans there. That's big for Mishka offensively has been great tonight. Fossler has been a little bit off, so maybe Mishka will ride this one out in the second set and maybe into the third. But, Fossler has made an impact defensively as well. She's been tipping a lot of balls there at the net tonight, being a force in that aspect, but Mishka has been better offensively, I'd say.
And we are almost ready to resume. Out of the timeout, it's Taylor Fossler, Melissa Elias, Claudia Rivera, Katie McKeel, the server, Alexandra Mishka, and Sammy Mueller round out the Spartan squad. As for the Buccaneers, Villanova, Yarborough, Rose, Samak Valova, Pasca, and Bunivik. It's the Buccaneers. Here's Alexandra Mishka to serve. On its way. Here comes Mueller to McKeel. Out of play. But again, that one-on-one matchup that the Spartans are liking, it's McKeel on that back left side against Villanova. Here's Tirabassi with the serve. On its way. Mueller. McKeel. Taylor Fossler going for the slam dunk. And it works out.
Right place at the right time for Fossler.
And that's her first kill of the night. And sigh of relief there for Fossler as she was shut out her previous 8 attempts. Elias. Pasca setting up Kishara Gordon. And she wins that battle. Back on the floor, Johanna Foss.
That's the first time we've really seen Barry attack from the middle. They've been primarily attacking from the edges. They like that left side.
And one of the better freshmen in the Sunshine State Conference, Bianca Pasca from Romania with the serve, and Barry gets the point. Just like the first set, 19-18. It's a nail-biter here against 2 talented teams.
Barry, they continue to fight back. That's the second time in the second set that they've come close.
19-19, and Sammy Mueller quickly re-entering for Demps.
That 3-point lead the Spartans built upon, it's quickly erased.
Pasca out of play. The recognition that time by Elias. as Rivera will be replaced by Houghton. (2019), Katie McKeel with the serve. Wow, Christina Filamenova, what a play by the bench. Taylor Falsler is starting to feel it. She got the slam dunk earlier, and a dime pass by Sammy Mueller, and Taylor Falsler the exclamation point. McKeel yet again. Bunivic. Nice try by Dominguez that time to no avail. Spartans desperately want to win this set, get a commanding 2-0 advantage. As you mentioned, Nick, both these teams played neck and neck at Barry in Miami Shores.
Again, the timing looked a little bit off there.
21-21. Which team will get to 25 first? McKeel to Mueller. Here comes Sorrel Houghton. Handled by Buvinic. Mueller. Houghton. Buvinic again. Pasca. Filamenova in play. That leads to a timeout by the Spartans. 22-21, Buccaneer advantage.
That's a good time.
Sub above difference is giant. Giant hearts. Giant differences and giant wins. On Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, 100% of sales go to a great cause in your community. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub.
Spend money out of the timeouts they've taken. You would think they would have to go to either McKeel or Houghton right out of the gate. But Taylor Falsler, not too long ago, collected her second kill, so an array of options the Spartans can elect to go with here.
Speaking of great comebacks, the Spartans in that third set at Barry, they were down, I believe it was 24-19, and they were able to come back and win that set in incredible fashion. So a 1-point lead for Barry, I mean, that's not that big of a lead.
Dominguez, Mueller, Falsler, Houghton, Elias, and McKeel out on the floor.
And I think this is definitely their best lineup, especially in the back row.
Buvinic with the serve. Mueller. Here comes Houghton. And Houghton wins. 22-22. And Mishka replaces Falsler. So no surprise, it was either Houghton or McKeel, and it was Houghton, and she wins.
Big time players make big time plays, and Houghton right there took advantage.
Here comes Dominguez. Filamenova.
Oh.
Sammy Mueller! Getting the crowd on their feet.
What a save by Dominguez. Dives to the ground and hits it with one hand right over to Mueller, who gets the kill.
Wow. Teamwork on full display that time by two juniors. Here we go. Pashka seeing up Filamenova. Nice running stop by Houghton. Nyla Demps newly on the floor. It's Rose. Filamenova. Again, Dominguez going all out. Plenty of space for Buvinic. Elias to Demps. Out of play. 23-23 the score.
Well, that's a big miss by Demps. She had an opportunity there to get that kill. They were guarding the line, so she should have went the other way, but needless to say, it's a tie here.
Sammy Mueller back on the court. Here comes Mueller, setting the way to Houghton. Paska there to Rose. Filimonova scores. Christina Filimonova has been the highlight of the game for Barry.
If the Spartans are able to come back and win this set, you have to give it to Dominguez because she's had some big saves here late in this second set.
Here's Auburn Rose. Now Houghton. Paska to Rose. Filimonova again. Nice play by McKeel. Houghton. Filimonova back-to-back points. And Barry wins 25-23 the second set. 1-1 now as we get ready for this third set in about a couple of minutes. We'll keep it right here and take a look at the official stats soon. But Christina Filimonova was the name for that set that really.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Victoria and I'm a junior studying communications. Today we're going to be visiting some of my favorite off-campus spots that make the Tampa Bay area special. A short walk across the bridge from campus, you'll find Curtis Hickson Park. Located in downtown Tampa, it serves as a popular spot for concerts and festivals. Next door is the Tampa Museum of Art and Glazer Children's Museum. In addition, check out Tampa's Riverwalk, a downtown biking and walking trail that links 5 museums and 7 parks.
Just a couple of blocks away is the historic Tampa Theater, a restored movie theater from the 1920s. Tampa's downtown business district, with 18 skyscrapers, is a great place for internships.
From here, catch a trolley over to Ybor City, Tampa's historic cigar-making district. Along with lots of restaurants and music venues, Ybor offers a movie theater, museums, shops, and an active nightlife scene. In the mood for some shopping? Take a stroll through Hyde Park Village, an outdoor shopping district with high-end shops and restaurants. For a more traditional experience, International Plaza and West Shore Plaza are both within 4 miles of campus. All shopped out? Nearby you'll find beautiful Bayshore Boulevard, home to the world's longest continuous sidewalk. This 4.5-mile path is ideal for walking, running, or biking, and keep an eye out for dolphins and stingrays in the bay. Any hockey fans out there? The Amalie Arena is home of the Tampa Bay Lightning. In addition, the arena hosts over 150 concerts and events each year. If football's more your speed, come see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Raymond James Stadium. Just across the street is the spring training facility for the New York Yankees. Catch a game when they're in town. You can get close up to nature at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo. Enjoy the tropical setting while viewing more than 1,200 animals ranging from tigers to chimpanzees and to manatees. Be sure to also check out the Florida Aquarium, an award-winning facility with 20,000 fish and aquatic animals from ecosystems around the world. If you're a thrill seeker, then Busch Gardens has you covered. This popular amusement park features 5 top-rated roller coasters and animal exhibits. We've saved the best for last. The Tampa Bay area has some of the most beautiful white sand beaches in the world. Clearwater Beach provides the perfect spot to swim, relax, and hang out with friends. Here we are, back at the absolute best spot in town, UT's campus. I hope you enjoyed getting a taste of what makes this area so exciting and that you'll soon join us here in the beautiful Tampa Bay area.
seconds. Can you put it back on? You might need to flip the switch.
Back to the Bob Martinez Athletics Center for set number 3, 1-1. The score between the Buccaneers and Spartans. For Nick Nahas, I'm Connor Moore. Thank you so much for joining us. Nick, what have you seen thus far with the statistics? 37 points for the Spartans, 36 for the Buccaneers. No surprise, really. Two elite teams going head-to-head.
Buvinic and Filimonova, of course, they're going to take the majority of the attempts for Barry, and they've had great success. 11 kills for Buvinic and 10 for Filimonova. And of course, the Spartans, they're going to be a little more balanced, but Houghton and McKeel, they took the majority of the attempts, and McKeel leads with 10 kills.
Spartans are ready, Buccaneers are ready, and Claudia Rivera with the first serve of the third set. Out of play that time was Anastasia Samak-Valova. Here's Claudia Rivera, 1-0. It's a floating serve handled by Yarborough, and now we'll go to Katie McHugh. Rose with the defense. Filimonova continues where she left off in the second set here in the third, 1-1. Kristina Filimonova with the serve. Rivera handles. Mueller to McKeel. A nice play by Katie McKeel. That's Katie McKeel's 11th kill tonight. Alexandra Mishka with the serve. She replaces Sora Houghton. Jump ball. Here come the Buccaneers. Yarborough. Now to Buvinic. In play. However, we had a violation, so the Spartans get the point, 3-1. And those are going to be the attention to detail that's going to determine tonight's ball game. Which team can limit the sloppy play? Mishka yet again. Pasca. Buvinic scores. Meggie Buvinic. Here come the Buccaneers, Juliana Tirabassi. 3-3 all of a sudden.
Both teams aren't hitting very well tonight. Spartans at 200 and Barry right at 202, so it's because of these great defenses, as we mentioned earlier.
And the Spartans score that time. What a play. Thing of beauty.
That's the first time we've seen a dig set spike, quick, no rally, and Fossler was able to get that hit and off of the defender out of play.
Melissa Elias with the serve. Bianca Pasca to Kishara Gordon. And now Katie McKeel threading the needle. Katie McKeel, what a gamer she is, taking her game to the next level.
Good, McKeel, that knee you can tell is feeling fine because she's getting a lot of lift out there.
Here's Melissa Elias with the serve. Service error.
A service error might not seem like a big deal, but here in this match it is because both teams are playing so closely towards each other. I mean, it's been back and forth, and 1 point can make a difference.
And now another service error, this time for the Buccaneers, Christina Filmanova. As we see Johanna Foss re-enter for Madison Yarborough. (6-4) Spartans lead. McKeel with the serve. Lining up is Maggie Buvinic. And Buvinic again going right at Dominguez.
Dominguez hasn't had a ton of opportunities tonight. They're hitting it away from her a little bit, going at other defenders.
McKeel to Mueller. Sorrel Houghton going at Rose. And that's a violation on Foss. Spartans will take all the free points they can get. They've been hard to come by tonight.
Yeah, both teams having to work very hard in order to grab those points. It's been highly competitive. And this is the first time we've really seen a defense challenge the Spartans like this offensively. They're hitting around 300 as a team.
As Shara Gordon splits McKeel and Elias. And 7-6 is the score. Spartans leading. Libero Auburn Rose.
And they're hitting 100 points fewer than they normally hit. So that shows how good this Berry defense is.
Recognition that time by Tampa. Here's Sammy Mueller. Lining up Sorrel Houghton. How did Auburn Rose keep that alive? Mueller, Houghton, and wow, I think Maggie Buvinic's she just took a seat right there because there was no way that she would have stopped Sorrel Houghton. Sorrel Houghton with the big play.
Spartans are making a concerted effort to get the ball to Houghton, and that's a good idea, I'd say.
Pasca to Filmanova. Mueller. Point Buccaneers.
Yeah, they caught her with the double touch.
(9-7) Tampa advantage. Madison Yarborough back in with the serve. Houghton. Sorrel Houghton.
Houghton nearing double digits, and she'll get another quick break.
Here's Claudia Rivera in for Houghton. Nice play by Katie McKeel, going directly at Samavalova and Pasca. 11-7. Claudia Rivera with the lead.
McKeel, that's her 13th kill. That leads the team.
Service error by Rivera.
This is around the time the Spartans took a big lead in that second set, and Berry was able to come back and counter. We'll see what happens here.
Buvinic, wow, keeps it in play. The Croatian has tunnel vision right there. I don't know how she saw that angle, but found a way and got the point for the Buccaneers, and they're within 2. Katie McKeel, the answer. Here comes Mishka with the serve. Paska sets up Samakvala. Scoring that time is Buvinic yet again, and Meggie Buvinic has been spectacular for Barry, 12-10.
Buvinic, I believe that's her 14th kill. She leads all scorers in that aspect.
She had a roaring first set and then played second fiddle as we have a service error against Juliana Tirabassi. She played second fiddle though to Christina Filmanova, and that speaks volumes to how, in order to compete with the Spartans, you have to have different array of players because they'll take away your best option here and there. Buvinic finds the gap. (13-11), Spartans with the lead. Yarborough is replaced by Foss. And these next few points are going to be very crucial for both teams. 13-11 the score, but these next 5 or so points are going to tell the story.
Nada. Nada. Empanada. It's Mr. Empanada to you.
They're staying with it. Nice defense by Rivera. And Katie McKeel going directly at Buvinic. And Katie McKeel collects kill number 15.
Time after time, she gets the job done, and now she'll move to the back row and she'll serve.
Here comes McKeel with the serve. Buvinic kept alive by the Spartans. Houghton. Houghton denied by Foss and Gordon. Buvinic with the serve, lining up to Sorrel Houghton. Violation on the Buccaneers. Spartans 10 points away from the third set.
Another double called. We've seen a few of those tonight. Let's see if Dominguez can have a streak going here. She has a pretty good serve.
Here comes Sorrel Houghton. Auburn Rose, the defense. Filmanova sends it over. Whoa, what a play by Sorrel Houghton.
Both teams have had success there attacking from that left side. Houghton setting up for it.
Can the Spartans keep their foot on the gas pedal? We'll see with Nicole Dominguez.
They weren't able to do it last time, so hopefully they learn from their mistakes and can make an adjustment here.
Well, that won't help. Is a service error. As Gordon is replaced by Samak Valova. Auburn Rose with the serve. The slam dunk by Kristina Filimonova. And she got sky high for that one.
It seems like she comes up with it, kills when she needs it the most. She's been clutch here tonight for Barry.
Mueller setting up Houghton. And the point.
The up judge originally gave that point to the Spartans, but the line judge over there overruled him, said that was out of bounds.
So we now have a 16-15 Spartan advantage. (16-16) now. Timeout, Coach Cadna.
I think that was a good call by Mueller to go to Mishka there for the quick set. They haven't done it in a while, but man, that Barry defense was ready for it. And again, the Spartans.
Robin. And I'm Chris. We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop. They needed a better one. We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity. And I'm in the quality. Why am I quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia onion ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
It's free.
on them.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Barnes taking a timeout here to regroup, get back to the drawing board, see what will work.
And I think Mueller should continue to go to Houghton, and that's what she's done primarily here in the third set. And why not go to your best player, one of your two best players? McKeel with 15 kills and Houghton with 10. They're both in double digits. Spartans still hitting below 200.
16-16 here in the third set. Auburn Rose, the libero, will serve for the Buccaneers. Dominguez to Mueller. Here comes Houghton. Sorrel Houghton scores. And that has been a play that the Spartans have run thoroughly, and frankly, the Buccaneers have been unable to stop. Can the Spartans build off it with Sammy Mueller serving? On his way. And scoring is Anastasia Samak-Volova. On its way, jump ball. Mishka's denied by Samak-Volova and Filimonova. And the international play for the Buccaneers is supreme right now. I mean, oh my goodness, every player out there making an impact is from outside of the United States. Aside from Yarborough, who we've seen periodically. And Kiribati. Here comes Elias Rose there. And scoring is Maggie Buvinic.
Buvinic flying from the back row there to get the kill. Seeing a lot of athleticism from her.
How will the Spartans respond to a significant moment of adversity in which they need to recover? It's Mueller coming Mishka. 20-17, and another timeout by the Spartans.
There's not much the Spartans can do there. I mean, they're attacking from about every area on the court, and they're not.
It's a new iPhone 8 is at AT&T, and we know you'll love it.
Because we know you want more.
More great camera features and more power. And more than just unlimited data, we give you unlimited plans with HBO included for life.
Because you deserve more entertainment and more spokespeople. Talking like this, saying the word more.
AT&T.
It's time for more. Am I too close? I feel like I'm too close.
Get the iPhone 8 and with all AT&T unlimited plans, get HBO for life. Only
out as the Buccaneers, who started this third set surprisingly slow, have really amped it up over these last few minutes, and now the Spartans have their backs behind the wall.
Earlier in this set, the Spartans had a 3-point lead at 16-13, but man, the Berries gone like on a 7-1 run, and they've taken the lead and the advantage here. And if they can win this third set, they'll have a big advantage here on the road. Of course, the last time these two teams played, it was a 5-set thriller. Don't be surprised if it goes there again tonight.
It's going to be imperative for the Spartans to be the aggressor out of the timeout. With your backs against the wall, need to take some chances in hopes of coming back. Madison Yarbrough, the Pensacola native, with the serve. Out of play, service error.
Oh, big miscue there by Barry. They had the Spartans up against the wall and gave them a little bit of breathing room.
Here comes Sorrel Houghton. Pasca setting up Filmanova. Right back to Filmanova. McKeel. Side-to-side action here. Excellent play. Katie McKeel finding the weak spot in the transition defense by Barry, and they score.
Yeah, she has great control of her shot. Could pretty much move it anywhere from any angle, and man, she found the opening there for sure.
Here come the Bucks. Denied by Mishka and McKeel. There's Anastasia Samakvalova, and it's 2020. 2020 vision right now.
Man, what an answer by the Spartans here. Down 3, come up with a 3-point rally.
Houghton the serve. Bianca Pasca catching the Spartan defense sound asleep. Filmanova with the serve. Melissa Elias. Yarbrough. Melissa Elias. Point, Buccaneers.
A little too much juice on that one.
Christina Filmanova with the serve. Marissa Beisner out there for Tampa. Buvinic goes at Dominguez. McKeel met at the net. McKeel again. Katie McKeel.
The Spartans needed it, and she provided, and Spartans getting challenged here again for the second straight match.
Here comes Alexandra Mishka with the serve. Pasca goes at Beisner and wins. Juliana Tirabassi with the serve. Mueller to McKeel. kept alive. Guvinic scores, and we're at a set point.
Barry's looking poised right now to win this third set.
Anastasia Samak-Volova off right now. Interesting is Kishara Gordon is back out there. Here comes Mueller, setting up McKeel. Spartans need to go on a rally. Jump ball. And the point goes to Tampa. 24-22. Samak-Volova back out there.
Let's see if the Spartans can put a little bit of pressure on the Berry Buccaneers here. They need to win 2 in a row.
Here come the Buccaneers. Kishara Gordon. McKeel. Spartans fighting hard. And Barry, via a violation, will take the third set, 25-22. So after winning the first set, Spartans drop 2 in a row. And now Tampa will have to muster out an impressive fourth set if they want to force a fifth.
Yeah, what a tough pill to swallow.
I love being a Spartan. I love being a Spartan. I love being a Spartan. I love being a Spartan.
I love being a Spartan because I love Tampa.
Because of all the opportunities available for me here.
Because of the gorgeous campus.
Because the people are great, the campus is great, and there's a million majors to choose from.
Because of the large diversity of students. Because even though we come from all parts of the globe, we stand as one.
Because everyone's created who they are.
For their support of veterans. Because we're like one big family.
That's my second hub, way pop.
Because all the professors are really great. And everybody on campus is super friendly. Because we found each other. I love being a Spartan because the student body is as warm as the weather.
Because I hate snow.
I love being a Spartan because of the small class size. Because of the amazing athletic training program.
Because of the College of Business. Because of the banging UT music program.
Because we can build close relationships with our professors. Because the marine biology program is great. Because they have a very hands-on film program. Because of the pre-vet program and the campus is fantastic. Because the art program is awesome. Because of the education program.
I love being a Spartan for intramural sports.
Because of cross country.
Because the men's lacrosse team is going to win a national championship. Let's go, baby.
Because I love being a mascot.
Because the swim team is awesome, our coaches are great, and we get to train outside year-round.
Because I get to coach one of the best lacrosse teams in the country.
Because they have a crew team. Because of the women's soccer program. And because there's so many awesome ways to get involved on campus.
Because of all the leadership opportunities, like student government or student production.
Because there's very few on campus. Because I get to decide who I am.
This schedule has gotten a little bit tougher for the Spartans playing PBA and Barry, and it's not going to get any easier. They play Lynn tomorrow, not one of the better teams in the conference, but then they've got to go on the road for the last 2 against St. Leo and Florida Southern, and those 2 teams can be tough too, especially on the road. Florida Southern, big-time rivals. So the Spartans, they want to get back in the win column. They don't want to drop this one because then they'll be in danger of not getting that #1 seed in the conference. So we'll see if they can respond here. There's, about a week and a half left in the season. Regionals are coming up, and this is the first time we've really seen them struggle all year.
You're right, Nick. We've seen them coast most of the season, and you can't change what's already happened. So even though the last 2 sets were not what the Spartans had hoped for, got to look at this from a positive perspective, use it to learn and improve. And we're seeing Coach Katnack not being afraid to go to the bench as we see Danielle Christian, the senior from the Virgin Islands, on the floor looking to be an X factor. She's joined by Nyla Demps, Sammy Mueller, Alexandra Mishka, Marissa Beisner, and Katie McKeel.
Yeah, Demps in there, Christian in there. Quick change in the lineup. We'll see if that makes a difference. The Spartans, I don't think they're playing their best game tonight, but I mean, you got to give Barry some credit. They're playing extremely well, and they're kind of outplaying the Spartans tonight.
Madison Yarborough with the serve. And we are underway here in the fourth set. McKeel. And Nyla Demps with the flush, 1-0 Tampa. And Jen Beaumier, another senior out on the floor. She'll get a serve.
Beaumier and Beisner out there right now.
Change of pace lineup for Tampa. The southpaw Beaumier with the serve. Here comes McKeel. Katie McKeel. 2-0 Tampa.
McKeel and Mishka are the only two above 300 right now.
Service there by Beaumier. Filmanova with the serve.
We have three seniors out there.
Here comes McKeel. Buvinik miscued as Sora Houghton comes back for Beisner. Katie McKeel out there with the serve. Pasca sets up a soaring Samak Halova, and 3-2 Tampa leads. Maggie Bunivic with the serve, on its way. Handled by Beaumier. Jump ball. Sorrel Houghton gets the point. Nicole Dominguez with the serve. On his way. Yarborough there. Buvinik out of play. Dominguez with the serve. Rose. Setting up Buvinik. Deflected. And the Buccaneers score.
Buvinik again making another play from the outside.
Bianca Pasca with the serve. Buvinik setting up Mueller for Houghton. Foss sends it over. Mishka going out, Filmanova. And the Bucks get the point. Bianca Pasca with the serve. Here comes Houghton. Houghton once more. Houghton's out of play. 5-5 now.
She's overcompensating a little bit there, having a tough time against his defense, and so she put a little too much on that.
Here comes Mishka, and she scores.
And Mishka from the outside, she rolls it towards the middle and finds the opening.
Here comes Mueller to Rose, letting it up through Vinnick. She scores. Maggie Buvinik with the serve. Mueller saving it for Demps. Buvinik takes charge. What a play, Christina Filmanova. She's been the MVP thus far for the Bucks.
Her and Buvinik definitely have taken the majority of the shots.
Sorrel Houghton the answer.
Now that one was tipped by the defense.
Here comes Houghton. Buvinik. Haskell, Filmanova. Mueller sets up Demps. Nice play there. Diving effort by Buvinik to no avail.
Spartans still hitting below 200 at 185, struggling in that aspect. And again, this is a team that normally hits close to 300.
Here comes Filmanova. Spartans on the counter. McKeel. Katie McKeel. Next level elevation with the premier play.
Mueller giving the ball to her playmakers in space, and then they can get the job done if they have that much room. Spartans with over 20 attacking errors as well. That's uncharacteristic.
Rose now with her team trailing 9-8. Beisner to Mueller. Here comes McKeel. Nine. Spartans will look to bounce back. Katie McKeel gets up. And first to double digits are the Buccaneers here in the fourth set. Auburn Rose once again. Demps. Demps again. Out of play. The Buccaneers, they have not looked overmatched at all. They have come in and following the first set, they've taken it to Tampa right now.
And Rose, again, very impressive, the libero for the Buccaneers. She's taken a lot of shots tonight.
Spartans get one there. Danielle Christian back for Nicole Dominguez. Here's Alexandra Mishka now. with the service error.
That's the Spartans' 10th service error of the night.
Something they'll look to correct for sure.
I mean, and these losses in the last 2 sets have been really close, so that could be the difference in tonight's match.
Yarborough to serve. Demps with the defense again.
Demps giving her team a little bit of momentum while she's out there, putting a little bit of energy into the crowd.
Pasca sends to Buvinic. McKeel. McKeel again. Scores. 12-12.
Nice job by McKeel to push it into the corner, reading the defense, realizing she had that corner, and she just kind of shoves it over there.
Jen Beaumier back with the serve. Newly back into the game was Anastasia Samakvala, and that was some type of play.
Barry has counters every time it seems like the Spartans come up with a run.
Villavanova. Mueller. McKeel denied that time. Defense on display by Maggie Buvinic.
Another momentum shift there with that block.
Villavanova with the serve. Mueller sitting on McKeel. Point for the Buccaneers. And Nick, all of a sudden, as we have a timeout by the Spartans, the Buccaneers are 10 points away from winning the match.
Yeah, the Spartans, they come back and they tie it up. And now Barry takes the 3-point lead.
Your pizza loaded with cheese. Then we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out.
Barry, I mean, they're outplaying the Spartans tonight. The Spartans are giving it their all, and Barry's matching them play for play. And I think the Spartans know what's at stake. They just can't seem to get it going tonight. Too many errors. Whether that be, Barry's defense forcing that or them having a bad night, I'm not sure.
Well, it's a real shocker because after the first set, you would have thought it'd been another day in the office for Tampa. Just cruise on to a win in 3 or 4 sets, but give credit when credit's due. Steve Hendricks and the Buccaneers of Barry, they've kept their eye on the prize, and they fought back, winning the second set, then took the third. Started off slow here in the fourth, but all of a sudden they're up 15-12.
Yeah, and I think this might be the only match all season where the Spartans have hit below 200. They're going to have to climb back above that if they want to win.
Mueller chases it down. McKeel sends it to Yarborough. Buvinic scores.
"24 attacking errors for the Spartans tonight."
Villavanova with the serve. Handled by Beaumier, and now McKeel. Katie McKeel scores. And Sorrel Hoden will come back from Marissa Bosman.
McKeel over 20 kills tonight. If the Spartans are going to make a run, they need to make it now.
Trailing 16-13, Katie McKeel. Jump ball. Tampa's got it. Houghton. Yarborough with the stop. Buvinic delivers. Maggie Buvinic and Christina Filmanara, those are the players.
They've set the tone tonight for Barry.
Danielle Christian scores.
Off of 1 foot, rolling to her right.
Worth mentioning, the Spartans are undefeated on the road this year, so only losses, there's 2 of them, PBA and Drury here at home, and one was last week and one was in the beginning of the year.
Spartans, they had a 19-game winning streak going into that match against PBA.
Here comes Houghton. Filmanova. McKeel with the dive. Houghton. 18-14 the score. Barry leading.
I think she had the right idea there to go off speed, but she just didn't get enough air under it.
Pasca. Now Mueller looking for Houghton. And she scores.
Houghton off of the block. Nice job. They need to keep giving her the ball.
Here's Sammy Mueller with the serve. Pasca sets up Gordon. Houghton to no avail.
I thought that one was tipped, but I guess not.
So 19-15, the Buccaneers are on the cusp of pulling off the mini Inter Sunshine State Conference upset. Filmanova. Kishara Jordan going right at Dominguez. Filmanova, and the Spartans get the point.
Nice answer by the front line there.
Sorrel Houghton serving, and service errors have really hindered the Spartans tonight.
Yeah, that's been a tough area for them.
Spartans, they got some work to do, down 20-16.
That's their 11th service error.
Pasca to McKeel, the counter. Foss going at Mueller. Katie McKeel to Rose. Pasca. McKeel again. (21-16) Barry. Timeout Tampa.
Barry's drawing closer. Coach Katnack, good timeout there. Down by 5. They're going to need to make a run here. They need to force the 5th set if they want to have a chance of winning this one. The home crowd a little bit restless here. They haven't had they have a lot at stake, and they also want to set a tone by coming in here and winning.
Spartans out of the break. Out of the break, the Spartans get the point, 21-17 now, as Christian replaces Dominguez.
The serve receive gets another opportunity for Barry. They've been really good. They've been the difference here tonight.
It's crunch time right now for Tampa. Mishka with the serve. Handled by Buvin. Jump ball. And the slam dunk by Katie McKeel.
McKeel, her 22nd kill.
Spartans aren't going anywhere just yet. 21-18.
59 attempts.
Mishka with the serve. Pashka, wow, that's hard to stop. Anastasia Samovalova with a dime pass from the freshman Bianca Pashka. Romania to Russia is a working combo for the Buccaneers, and they're 3 points from the promised land. Madison Yarborough soon. Spike attempt by McKeel. She's been trying her best to keep the Spartans in it. Here comes Jen Beaumier, the southpaw with the serve. Handled by Rose. Pashka, same play, and it works. Anastasia Samovalova.
They've had success from the middle, particularly here in the fourth set. They're going there a lot lately.
Mueller back for Elias and Taylor Fossler for Danielle Christian. Spartans have no room for error here. Filmanova, that'll help. Service error. (23-20). We have drama brewing at the Martinez Center. McKeel with the serve. Yarborough, Pashka to Buvinic. Jump ball. Houghton goes to Rose. Buvinic. McKeel. Here comes Sorrel Houghton. And we are at a match point for Barry as we have Juliana Tirabassi replacing Rose.
Coach Katnack has pushed all the buttons. I'm not sure if he can try anything else here.
Well, the Spartans are on the brink of defeat unless they go on a 4-point run, which would be hard with Tirabassi serving. Mueller to Fossler. Impressive stop by Yarborough. Buvinic, and that is your ball game. Meggie Buvanic with the capitalizing finish. 24-3, make that 25-3 for the Buccaneers, and 14-3 in conference play. And the Spartans also go to 25-3 on the year, but they're 15-2 in conference play. So for the time being, the Spartans still have a game advantage on now Barry and Palm Beach Atlantic in Sunshine State Conference play. But wow, Barry came in and they made a statement tonight that they can play on the same field as